Hello everyone, and welcome to my Days of Our Lives Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Rachel reveals Dimitri and Leo's secret romance, putting Gwen's wedding in jeopardy. Days of Our Lives spoilers suggest that Rachel Black is holding a very important secret after overhearing what Dimitri von Leuschner and Leo Stark thought was a private chat. Days spoilers suggest Rachel is aware that Leo and Dimitri are disguising their romance, so it's only a matter of time before she spills the beans. Of course, Rachel adores Kristen DiMera and could easily tell her mother. It could be important to Kristen, who is about to make a crucial deal with Dimitri. Although Kristen has been willing to deceive Gwen Rischek, Emily O'Brien, about Dimitri's inheritance scam thus far, she may decide that she requires a bit more motivation to remain silent. Perhaps Kristen would claim that Dimitri is asking a lot of her to conceal his genuine wedding reasons while also concealing a secret affair with Leo. With Megan DiMera out of the picture, she may blackmail Dimitri into the eventual agreement. However, there's a potential Rachel will blab to someone else totally, possibly Gwen because she's pals with Kristen. Duo of viewers understand that friendship is complicated, yet Days still manages to keep Kristen and Gwen in each other's circle. That may put Rachel in Gwen and Kristen's orbit as well, so she might speak up and inform the bride-to-be what she overheard. Gwen will be on cloud 9 over her engagement to Dimitri during the week of July 17 to 21, according to Days spoilers, and will look forward to organizing her quick wedding. Leo, on the other hand, will be filled with terrible guilt because he's sleeping with Dimitri on the side. Not to mention Leo knows Dimitri's duping Gwen for money. Despite how bad Leo feels, it appears like he will keep his quiet deal with Dimitri. That might set the stage for Rachel to blow things up by leaking too much to Gwen, possibly at the worst possible time if it happens shortly before Dimitri and his bride-to-be tie the wedding. Rachel becoming a blabbermouth flower girl could be the best consequence of all. It might pave the way for Gwen to ditch Dimitri at the altar and abandon him before the clock runs out. Dimitri needs a wife before his 40th birthday, but will Gwen abandon him before they marry? Will Rachel's astounding updates cause Gwen to put the brakes on? Days of Our Lives spoilers indicate that some surprises are in store nevertheless. So stay in to see how Rachel's knowledge will fit into the tale. What do fans really think of Dimitri and Leo's adventure? We have a hot couple alert here. Fans of Days of Our Lives are adoring the fact that Dimitri and Leo are getting steamy between the sheets despite knowing they shouldn't. Continue reading to learn everything you need to know. Here's what Dimitri and Leo's adventure means to fans. Dimitri bed Leo after he agreed to marry Gwen in the most recent Days of Our Lives episode. As many fans are probably aware, Dimitri only has a few months to marry in order to cash in on his inheritance. This, of course, complicates his life because Gwen is merely a front for what he truly desires. Of course, many Days of Our Lives fans took to social media to share their thoughts on this storyline. I admit I rewatched the Dimitri/Leo scenes 3 times. Many of them wrote, "They were excellent, especially Peter and Greg. I realized this is the kind of gay story/characters/dialogue I've been dreaming of for too many years on my soaps." Along with, Peter Port is giving Greg Vaughan a run for his money as my go-to man on Days. Christ almighty, is that man mouth-watering. I'm envious of Reichardt and Port's real-life husband. Leo has great chemistry in and out of bed with Dimitri, observed another critic. Their dialogue was hilarious, especially when Leo asked whether he could marry a man instead of a woman. Dimitri's response was hilarious, asking whether Leo was proposing to him. Gwen has left a voicemail informing Leo how delighted she is, and he is now ready to marry Dimitri himself. I don't want Rachel to find out about Dimitri, but that door should have been closed. What happens next for Dimitri and Leo's secret romance? It goes without saying that Days of Our Lives viewers will have to tune in every day to see what happens next. In the meantime, Let us know what you think by leaving a comment in our comments area below. Days of Our Lives airs on the Peacock Network during the week. For timings, check your local listings. Day is tea time. Should Leo Stark tell Gwen anything about Dimitri? Are these BFFs in for some gloomy days? On Days of Our Lives, Leo Stark had his doubts about Dimitri von Leuschner from the outset. He was aware that the cool Count was concealing something about his Insta relationship with Gwen Rizchek, not to mention the shady marriage proposal. Between a rock and a hard place, Leo Stark. But Leo didn't expect Dimitri to plant a huge, wet one on him and declare his feelings for his fiance's BFF. This didn't stop Leo from getting into bed with Dimitri right away. The only question now is whether Leo should notify his Gwenny. Pain relieving. What is the point? 6% insist. It would only be detrimental to Gwen. And she's been through a lot. Chad first rejected her for manipulating him and his wife. Then Sander rejected her for deceiving him and trapping his true love on a Demera island. Am I correct, gentlemen? Why affirm her status as a 3-time loser? Therapy through conversation. Instead, 17% of you think Leo, Greg Reichardt, should simply persuade Gwen out of the marriage. He should emphasize how little she knows about the man. She'll feel so out of place in his regal family. They'll treat her like dirt and look down on her. How can she be expected to produce hair after hair? And woe betide her if they're females rather than boys. Gwen is entitled to more than a life as a broodmare. She should simply walk away and be the one to get rid of Dimitri. Order of protection. Pals don't let pals marry men who aren't completely into them. 77% say emphatically. Leo owes it to Gwen to tell her the truth and keep her safe from Dimitri's evil intentions. And, if he truly wants to demonstrate how much he adores her, Leo should swear to never sleeping with Dimitri again. After all, we must all make sacrifices for the sake of friendship. Thanks for watching if you like this video. So please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any updates.